From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, just a beautiful day across the area. Temperatures topping out in the lower 80s this afternoon. A little bit of a cool front on the way, coming through with a little fanfare tonight, and that's going to set us up for some nice, pleasant, and seasonably cool days as we finish off the week. The weekend, though, changes on the way as we head into the Saturday, Sunday. Pretty good chance of storms, especially in the morning. I'm not really sold on a big chance of severe weather now, the way things are unfolding. We'll talk a little bit more about that coming up in just a bit. So let's take a look at our next weather maker. It's poised off the Pacific Northwest coast by Northern California. That's going to be the storm system, and is already producing some snow at elevation and some rain in Northern California, portions of Oregon as well. Eventually that moves through the Rockies and delivers an area of low pressure that's going to be moving through Texas and Louisiana as we go deeper into the weekend. Near term, though, we do have a little bit of a front on the way. We've had fair to partly cloudy skies, but more in the way of stratiform clouds moving in, marking that cool front that is roughly on the northern edge of these clouds. So that front moving on through, it looks like after midnight tonight. Till then, nice and mild, 78 degrees right now. That dew point coming up just a bit courtesy of southwest winds. They weren't quite as gusty, and those winds won't be too bad overnight tonight, but then they'll pick up sharply behind that front first thing in the morning, so the wind chimes will get going at some point overnight tonight. Got into the lower 80s this afternoon. Currently, most of us in the 70s, and even behind the front, we don't see a whole lot in the way of cooler air, but that'll be coming down pretty quickly as we go throughout the day tomorrow. So here we have the predictive radar showing those clouds pushing on through. Again, maybe a sprinkler or two, primarily after midnight through the wee morning hours of Thursday, but by Thursday morning, things will be clearing out. Maybe some clouds along the coast, but we'll be back to mostly sunny skies and those breezy north winds. So here's a future cast that'll go through the next 72 hours. So nice and seasonably cool for the nation's midsection, wet in the northeast, maybe some more snow showers up in upstate New York. But the next weather system, here it is, developing low pressure, producing snow in the Rockies, and then showers and storms as we get into Saturday, perhaps the threat of severe weather, northeast Texas and into Oklahoma. But as this low pressure moves eastward, it looks to weaken. Here's the European model. It puts the low, today's model, run a little bit closer to northern Louisiana. This is where the greatest risk of severe weather, if we would see any, would be. Right now, I think we're in marginal territory at best, maybe a slight risk category. Primary threat could be a few isolated tornadoes, but again, the dynamics not looking that strong. Perhaps a storm that could produce wind damage. But now this storm system is not looking as potent as the one we saw last weekend that produced several tornadoes up to EF2 intensity and up to 100-mile-an-hour damaging winds in Texas. I don't see that happening with this system. The low is slow to move to the east, so wraparound clouds going into early next week. But as we get closer to Festival, it looks like we'll start to see more sunshine starting Wednesday, Thursday, and continuing Friday, and hopefully into a good part of the weekend as well. Temperature-wise, tonight we'll be cooling down into the low to mid-50s by morning. Northern parishes, upper 50s I-10 corridor, and much the same to lower 60s along the coast. And then tomorrow, after that coolish start, we will be nice and pleasant in the afternoon. Highs in the lower 70s, a nice breeze out of the north, so that's going to make it feel cooler. Tomorrow night, get this, low to mid-40s, so it's going to feel once again like early March compared to mid-April. And then for Friday afternoon, temperatures once again upper 60s to lower 70s. And then you add those cooler temperatures with a nice fresh breeze throughout the day tomorrow. It's going to feel a lot cooler than that 71 for a high. So nice and mild early this evening, cooling off late, clouds and a few sprinkles with rain chance no higher than 20% for tonight. 71 the high for tomorrow. Should be a lovely day. Another good one. Maybe you want to take it off. If not, you got Friday. The weekend not looking too bad. Saturday, clouds will be on the increase. Slight rain chances late in the day. Those rain chances shoot up to 80% very, very late Saturday night, early Sunday. Rain chances Sunday afternoon, maybe 30-40% rain. So if you do have weekend plans, Sunday morning will be the time that you may have to think about indoor plans. And not bad looking weather as we start Festival International mid to late next week.
Well, I planned well. I'm off tomorrow and Friday.
Oh, see?
I planned it. I promise I planned it.
I think we need to start checking attendance across Acadiana.
That's right.
See how that works out.
I know, right? Still ahead tonight on KATC, we'll have